The time management tools are here. When you click on time management, you can add expenses, you can view or edit your mileage and expenses, you can track your time, and you can view your time entries. So suppose you were doing a demo and you wanted to click on and say demo, and you select your work type as being a project, sales, or meeting. Let's say project. So you type in the details of what you're doing here, and you have several things you can do with the timer. Suppose you started and forgot to start your timer. You can add in time, or if you miss time. So let's say, and you can add in the time in minutes. Let's say you actually started this task an hour and a half ago and you forgot to start your timer. So we're going to just type in 90 minutes, and then we're going to start the time here. So with the time you could start, pause means that you had to stop doing that task for some reason, and then when you started back you would resume it. Then when you finish the task, you're going to say end. Or you can just enter the time in minutes by saying this is the total entered time in minutes. But we started out 90 minutes ago and we're going to continue, so we're going to say start here. And you just say update time. Okay, so we've started a while ago, but we want to continue. So let's look at what else we can do in the time and expenses. Let's say you were on a business trip, and this business trip was to Washington, D.C. On this business trip, you stayed at a hotel. So let's say you wanted to put this under travel. Now, these list of expenses are the allowable expenses by the IRS. So all of the currently allowable expenses are here. So you can just pick one that are here. You can call this a particular event if you want and create a new event, or you can just leave the event blank. Okay, and you can type in the amount that you spent. You can type in your mileage, how many miles you travel. And then you can actually type in your, put in your receipt. So we'll just grab our receipt, or you can take a picture of the receipt with your phone or device camera. And you can put in your details about the trip. Okay, you can put in the date of your trip. And you can even put in any other attachments that may be on your device, contract or anything that you want to associate with this trip. So you can say save expense details, and you save your expense information. Okay. So to view your expenses, you can go here and see the list of your expenses. So here's that Washington trip. If you want to search for anything as in the other items, you can type in here and it will find the item you're searching for. So here's the Washington trip, and we view it, and it has all the information from our trip, including our receipt that we saved. So that's saved for you. You needed to change any information or forgot out some details, you can edit here. In order to see all your items, you can move from the search and it'll show you all your items. You can show as many as 100 items at a time on the page, or as few as 10. So we're just about finished with our demo, so I'm going to go to my time entry and stop the time. And this was the demo. And for a project, and you completed that time, you can say end. Okay. So and then you say update timer, and then that updates your time. So it tracks the time between your start and the end, and it excludes any time that you've paused. And in order to go on and see your different times, you can use the view time entry. You click here, and it shows you your time entry. And it not only shows you your time information, it tells you what your elapsed time was. It calculates that for you. So the duration is 94 minutes. Remember, we had that 90 minutes that we started earlier. The elapsed time was 4 minutes, and our duration in hours is 1.57. So the system captures that information for you. And those are the time and expense tools.